for being on the call with us tonight.
Thanks a lot, Steve. And you almost made me cry with all those kind words, you know. I'm not used to that. So I'm very happy to be here today with all of you, and also to work in the UK market, which I find extremely exciting. And I want to take you through the business presentation today. So if you are new today, I want to tell you about my passion and why I do Cincino. So I will start to share the screen with you. So can everyone see? Is it okay, Steve?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. So this is actually how it looks like where I live. I come from Norway. I live by the fjord, and I actually grew up on a small island on the west coast of Norway. So we have been growing up with loads of fish, eating fish 4 to 5 times a week, and the amazing cod liver oil that tastes delicious, not. So every child needed to use this cod liver oil because that was so good for us when we wanted to learn. They called it the learning oil. And then I moved into the big world. I was living a couple of years in Germany. And then I didn't use anything, but I knew that it's so important with omega-3 because of every single health benefit that can give you. So that has always followed me. So I did my education as a physiotherapist 25 years ago. So my passion has always been health. And the last 15 years, I have been working with preventive healthcare. And the last job I had was to be a manager in a private clinic in my hometown, where we supported 20,000 employees working offshore. So preventive healthcare has always followed me. And when I met Örjan, the founder of Cincino, in 2015 in my hometown, I was not looking for anything more to do with a full-time job, working 10 hours a day, and 4 children and a husband. I had enough to do, and a little dog. So, but when you meet someone telling about a health journey and where he turned from very sick to healthy again because he was introduced to a balance oil, and also that he actually could do a test to see how his nutrition was at that time. And that really fascinated me because I had never heard or seen anything like this. So I was so curious to learn more about this man, about this product, and about what he was thinking about in the future. And I have never met such a visionary man like him. So this has been 5.5 amazing years with ups and downs, but what you can achieve within a couple of years when you just believe in something and you work with your heart and your passion, that's unbelievable. And that's what I want to give to you today, a presentation of what we actually can do with Cincino as a tool. I always say, without health, you have nothing in life. If you are rich or poor, if you have lost your health, you really know how important it is to get your health back. So everyone wants to feel good, stay fit, and be healthy. And what I saw when I was working in this clinic was that children with 8 years of age, they came into the clinic with diabetes type 2, and also men 30 years of age with a first stroke. And this is not normal. So why is it like every single person have got more health issues than ever before? And we know that food can be our medicine. So we also know that we used to eat food from Mother Nature. And then we didn't need to think about if we got enough vitamin, minerals, phyto and micronutrition, and all the good fats we also need to have a healthy body. And then we saw that later on, we had more and more man-made food, loads of sugar, many calories, but very little nutrients in this food. And to many of you, you have already heard about omega-3 and know how important that is for your health. But what I realized was that many people do not know what omega-6 is. So just to explain you who are quite new on this call, just to understand why we talk about balance and why we talk about omega-6 and omega-3, is that when you think your cell, every single cell in your body has a fatty acid layer. And this fatty acid layer needs to be in a certain consistency and range when it comes to the different fatty acids which should be there, which nature intended it to be. And one of the two most important fatty acids are omega-6 and omega-3. And both of them are essential, so you cannot produce it yourself. You need to get it through your food. And omega-6 has this mechanism that it turns on inflammation in your body, which you need. If you, for example, cut yourself, you need to get an inflammation reaction to stop the bleeding. And omega-3 has the opposite effect. It puts down the inflammation. So that's why it's so important to have both of these fatty acids. So our DNA meant to have one part of omega-3 and one part of omega-6. And we know that science recommends to have not more than 3 times more omega-6 to omega-3. And then we got this shift because we talk now about how food industry changed to more man-made food where much more plant-based oil were used. And in plant-based oil, they are a source to all those omega-6 fatty acids. And you can find that in, for example, corn oil and soybean oil. So every single decade, you have an increase of the omega-6 fatty acids. So now we see that in EU, we have a 15-to-1 balance. And this is just getting worse and worse. So most likely in the next couple of years, we will have a 25-to-1 balance. So the conclusion is that we lack the key nutrients and that we have an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3. So what does that do to our body? We know that it gives a reduced brain function, your hair quality decreases, you get a reduced heart function, also your skin loses elasticity, and also your organs get a reduced function. And what I worked a lot with in the beginning in my career was muscle and joint pains. And I saw that that was really loads of inflammation going on when we treated people with those kind of health issues. So how does this affect our body cells? We see that we get a reduced function where you have a hard and rigid cell membrane, where nutrients get very slowly into the cell, where you have the powerhouse, the nucleus, and the mitochondria, which produce energy and loads of other important stuff within your cell. And we also see that toxins get slowly out of your cell. So to achieve a healthy cell membrane, we need to have a 3-to-1 balance between omega-6 and omega-3. And the body is an amazing machinery. If you get the balance in place, the body can heal itself. And that's what I really like about teaching about health and teaching about how fantastic our body can work. So where we want to be is at a 3-to-1 ratio. But where you most probably are is a 15-to-1. And I know, because I have tested all my 4 children, 25-to-1 is more likely where you should be. And when you think about how, or when I think about that I actually grew up with fish 4 to 5 times a week. I also had 10 years of a high quality omega-3 product, 60 euros a month, and still I was not in the zone where I should be. So we could take a test and see actually where is your balance. And now I checked today and I saw we have been taking over 500,000 balance tests worldwide. And the test is done by an independent laboratory in Oslo. And you can see all the official partners of VITAS, like many in UK, like Stanford University, Harvard University, and so on. So you can Google VITAS, and you also can see that the World Health Organization is a customer of VITAS. So then you can get your personal results. And we measure 11 different fatty acids, which gives us 6 different nutritional indicators. So I was really shocked, as you can believe, when you spend 60 euros a month and you have a 6.8 to 1 balance, and you really believe that everything should be on green. I was so shocked. And my children as well, I thought that we really have a healthy lifestyle. But for sure, I was really shocked when my oldest daughter had 24.8 to 1. And she had really health issues, I must say. 19 years of age, was so tired, muscle and joint pains, headaches every day, didn't go to school. It was a struggle for me as a mother, and it really hurt to see your own child like this. And she didn't want to listen to her mother. You know how it is with teenagers. They don't care. They don't want to listen to their mother. And one morning she came and was so tired and had so much pain. And she said, I'm really sick. I need to see a doctor. And I told her, you know something? I have been working with health for over 20 years. And I do this test and I work with supplements which can help you, and you don't want to listen to me. I promise I will take you to the doctor if I can do a test on you. And you know the magic behind this test is when she saw that everything was on red, then she really understood that she needed to do a change. And then she suddenly was motivated to listen to her mom. When I told her about the omega-6, omega-3 balance, about how is your protection when it comes to your cell health, how much omega-3 do you have in your red blood cells, you can actually also see how your mental strength is and how your cell membrane works. Does nutrients go easily in and waste out? And you also can see how well does your omega-6 work in your body. So here you can actually track your progress. And the results shows that we have a world out of balance. In Europe, we know that we have 95% that are not in balance. 98% in Australia shows that they are out of balance, and 99% in USA. So in average, we have a global result where we show that 97% of everyone we have tested are not in balance. So when you look at the findings in detail, we see that only 5% have the ratio of 3 to 1 in Europe. And like I also experienced, and many people that I know who already take an omega-3 supplement, they have this average balance of 7 to 1. So 20% have this result. And the big number, 75%, they do not take omega-3. So they have an average balance of 15 to 1. So what can we do to fix this problem? We have an amazing scientific advisory board. And I have been so lucky that I could listen to all of these. So the 3 of them I know very well. And when you look at their CVs and see that most of them have been working like 40 years in this field of health and nutrition, you get so impressed of their knowledge. And they have used their knowledge to give us the products that we have so we actually can help people back to good health. So we can actually bring you back into the balance within 120 days through our unique test-based formula. So what I want you to show you today is just one of the products that can bring you back into balance, but I can tell you we also have other flavors and we have also other products that bring you back to balance. But the most important thing, and like I said, I come from a small island, loads of omega-3 producers. It's omega-3 producers on every street corner, and everyone claims they have the best product. But what happens when they take the oil out of the fish oil start to react immediately on oxygen and on temperature, and it starts to oxidate. So what's important is to fill this fish oil with strong antioxidants so that it doesn't get rancid. So what Cincino has done to solve this problem is that we use polyphenols who are very high on antioxidants, who protect the oil from turning rancid, and together with vitamin E, we have an amazing balanced oil with both the fish oil and the very important polyphenols from green unmature olives. And this combined gives us a powerful tool when it comes to health effects. So it gives no oxidations, and we also add vitamin D3 to it. And it's also important to know that these come from wild fish and not farmed fish. So we have high quality and also care when it comes to our production. So here you can see all the certificates we have and we can show to our customers. So we also have an independent laboratory in Norway who looked at different types of omega-3 products. So from some years ago, we had krill oil that was really popular in my area. And we see that when you put this in 70 degrees, it only takes 5 hours before the oxidation starts. And when you look at the concentrated omega-3, it only took 9 hours before it started to oxidate. And the beautiful cod liver oil, which I was growing up with, took 15 hours before it started to oxidate. But our balance oil use 35 hours, which tells us that it can go all through the body. We have 37 degrees, and it goes through all the digestion organs without turning rancid. And this is amazing news for everyone that wants to have the best product with the best effect. So we know that 95% of everyone taking the Cincino Balance products get a ratio of near 3:1 after 120 days. And when you have something that every single person needs, you need it actually before you get born and until the last breath you take, which help us in so many important areas in life when it comes to brain development, strengthen the immune system, growth, skin, hair, nails, reproduction. It's amazing what this product can do for our health. And this is nothing that Cincino has made up. These 18 health claims are approved by the European Food and Safety Authority, and we are allowed to say that this product can give us a normal brain function, a normal heart function, normal immune function, the most important functions that we need. And I could actually tell you, if we have more time, if I get to know you, if we can have a meeting later on, I can tell you so many testimonials about every single point you can read here. And that's also my passion and my drive to do this, because we can change so many people's health and lives with this. Also, top athletes need to perform at a high level. So we have many athletes that use our products to get the maximum out of their training, to get the restitution, go even faster, to perform even better, to strengthen their immune system. And we have the testimonials of these athletes in our back office, which you can go and look at. So reaching the balance between omega-6 and omega-3 is the first step. And then we also have other amazing products, which is really important to get an overall health benefit. So the Xenobiotic is a dietary fiber blend with 5 different dietary fibers, strengthen our gut and building up the intestinal walls. And what's so important is that these are food for the good gut bacteria. And we know loads of people use probiotics, the good bacteria, but that doesn't help if your environment in your gut isn't prepared to support those good gut bacteria. So you need to feed those, and that you actually do through the Xenobiotic. So loads of people, I don't want to go into detail, but loads of people go to toilet once a week, or they run to toilet 10 times a day, or they cannot eat certain food because their intestines are not working optimally. So within a couple of days, you actually notice that the Xenobiotic help you to go to toilet, to have a normal gut function, and that's so important. Extent is the most complicated designed product I have ever seen in the market. It's loaded with nutrients. Like if you take 4 capsules a day, you actually get the same amount of vitamin, minerals, and trace elements that you get when you eat 9.5 kilos of fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And that gives you so much more energy. And you also support your bone and joint function. And it supports also your immune system. And your immune system, everyone are concerned about strengthening their immune system nowadays. This is actually a product that are specific designed for your immune system. It's called Protect, and it contains a unique beta-glucan blend. And please Google beta-glucan if you haven't heard about that before, and you will realize how important that is to support your innate immune system. We have an adaptive and we have an innate immune system. You can also Google that because that's a training on its own. But this is the next generation of nutrition, very exciting product. And this is my life savior, the Viva. And this is a saffron product. And you know, saffron in Egypt, it was more expensive than gold. And this actually makes you more relaxed. You sleep so much better. And you also feel a little bit more happy. So, and this product works very fast, and 5 out of 6 people have effect on this product. So just test it and you will know within 14 days if it works for you or not. But this is just amazing. When you cannot sleep, try to take this product away from a person that has suffered from insomnia for 20 years. You don't get that away from that person, I tell you. So if you really want to have 3 products for a really good price that makes a huge difference for your health, then you start with the balance oil, get your cell back in balance, open up the cell membrane so that nutrients actually can go in and waste out. Use the Xenobiotic to restore your gut and get your gut health back in place. And then use Extend to boost your energy and support your innate immune system. And if you really want a premium health protocol, then you add Viva to this. So as you know, Cincino has the most amazing product line, and with a test which you actually can prove if you have a need or not. And the good thing is that you have a business potential behind those products. So if you see, like I did that time, a potential in the test and in the products, if you have been thinking now, oh, this person should start on the product, and I really would like to see how her test is, then I think you already have started to think business-wise. So Cincino as a company is growing. When I started in 2015, we were open in 13 markets, and now we are in 37 markets, and we plan to open 5 to 15 new markets every year. So if you also go into Cincino, you can read the financial report. Everything is open, and that's what I love with Cincino, that you can go in and look every number. You can go and look into the quarterly reports, and it's a very transparent company. And we also know that the partners are the main shareholders in Cincino. I feel really, really safe that Cincino will develop in a good direction. So how does direct selling work? Just a minute. You know, when you have direct sales, you don't use money on marketing and pay loads of money to celebrities and advertising to promote the products. We are the marketing tools. We promote the products, and that's why everything that traditional sales put into those marketing departments, we get as partners in Cincino. So we get the pay for that job. And this is a new mega trend. Test-based nutrition is a mega trend, and we want to get away from the guest-based nutrition. The market is overloaded when it comes to products, and everyone claims they have the best. But can you actually prove that you don't throw your money out the window? So when we know that 500 million people take an omega-3 supplement today, but less than 0.2% have done a test to discover their omega-6 to omega-3 levels. And we know that with our over 500,000 tests, 97% fails the balance test. And also, this is a growing market, and we know that it will most likely grow from 40 billion to 200 billion US dollar by 2050. So we are now done with the innovator phase, and we are now going into the trendsetter phase, and that's also where we grow as a business. So how do you start? You start by joining the company and select a partner kit. And to me, there's only one option, and that's the ultimate partner kit. Just imagine if you want to start a business nowadays, you need to have, like Steve said, marketing material, you need to have a product development, you need to have a payment system, you need to have logistics, and you need to have so many things in place. And that costs loads of money, and most people do not have that money. So for 995 euros, you get everything you need in this box to create a huge business, which has an unlimited income potential. So you have here 10 tests, what you actually need when you want to have your own story, because that's the most powerful thing. When you believe in Cincino yourself, then you get unstoppable. So you need to get your own product story. You need to get your testimonials also from friends and family. And that's why I say that everyone who starts in Cincino should start with this. But then we have an amazing gift from the company. We have a special promotion lasting until the end of December, where the company actually pays you back 995 euros when you get 25 products in your back office and you keep that for 12 months. And not only that, you then also have products for over 2,500 euros. It's a gift. So then you need to do the second step. You choose a monthly auto order where you get access to loads of tools where you can share marketing funnels through the Cincino mobile app. You get the GoCore app where you get the personal and professional development tool, and the back office. I have never seen something like this in my life. You have all the product sheets, you have social images you can use on your social media. You have also videos talking about the product, the compensation plan, about the system. Everything is there to help you to build your business. And you don't need to pay for it. That's the most interesting part. Every single partner and every single customer can, through the customer referral program, get their own products for free. So the customers do not earn money in Cincino, but they can get free products. And the partner can also get free products by getting 4 times more the volume of sales as your own purchase. Then you can choose to start part-time as well. So you don't have any risk. You can do this beside a job. And like I did, I worked part-time 3 years. And then I decided to do Cincino full-time. And that you can do yourself. And you actually start a business which the government cannot take away from you. That's also important. You can sit and work from home. You are not needing to have any office. So what's more safe at this time that you can work from home, the government cannot take it away from you, and you can decide your own working hours. And what I like is that you can choose people you work with. And what I find so amazing is that in this industry, these 5.5 years I have been with Cincino, I have met the most amazing people with visions, with goals in their life that wants to change the world. And it's so much more fun to work with those kinds of people. You need to try it. And then you can create a residual income, which you actually can give to your children. And I love that as well. And I can take 5 months off, do nothing, and I still have the same income. So I'm not afraid of this situation nowadays when you can lose your business. This business actually has been exploding since March. And that's unbelievable. But I won't stop because this is really my passion in life. And I really love the compensation plan of Cincino, because this compensation plan is very customer driven. And when you see you have a test and you have products where people never quit because they understand they have a need and they can see it actually works, and every single partner needs to leave 25 customers behind to maximize the compensation plan, then you have a really stable business. So you can earn money from your own customers, and you can also, by helping people to understand the test and the products, you can also earn money from your team. And there are 10 ways to get paid in Cincino, and this is a training we need to do alone, because we need to spend more time to explain this. But easy said, we have a customer career ladder where you can work your way up and earn money on the customer you create. You can also get like a 10,000 euro one-time bonus by hitting 100 customers. When you hit 200 customers, you actually can get on an amazing journey and a travel, which Cincino has once a year. And then you can work with the business potential by building 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams. It depends on what your goals and decisions are. But when you look at a diamond potential of 4,000 euros, which you can build up as a side income, and then you can decide if you really want to do this full time, that's the power behind this business career ladder. So it's all about timing. And when you know that Cincino have a growth like never before, and the last couple of months, it's actually 50%. And the estimated annual growth now, they have lowered, so it's like 33%. And when you look at the journey of Cincino in 2005 to 2010, there were 10,000 customers. And when I started in 2015, there were 84,000. And now we have 230,000 customers. And when you think when I started in 2015, and now we have 2020, and my team has created 46,000 customers, it's amazing. Then you really see that this is the right timing to join and to be on the fantastic journey that Cincino can give. So if you want to start to dream again, because most of us have forgotten to dream, and I see Cincino as a tool to get your life back, how you want to have it, where you actually can design your own future. If someone would said that to me in 2015, that 5 years down the road, you would have so many customers and an income that you only can dream of, I wouldn't believe it, but I would hope it would come true. So here you can actually make your dreams come true through sharing the products and building a team and never stop doing it. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation and that you understand what the potential that stands behind Cincino as a business, and you decide yourself if you want to become a Cincino customer, get very good price, share the products with your friends and earn free products, and also collect points and get free shipping, or become a partner in Cincino, join this amazing family, and you can have the potential to earn a long-term residual income. You can earn lifestyle rewards, incentive trips, free products, free samples. You can work from home, and you can bring health and wellness to the world. So thanks a lot for listening to me. And for you that joined in on this call for the first time, contact the person that invited you on this call, and they can give you even more information. And I hope you want to join us. And thank you and lots of luck, and have a nice evening.
Thank you, Vibecke. Really appreciate your time tonight. You know,